Welcome, everybody, to the internet's favorite game show. This is Don't Be an Asshole. It's the show where, well, honestly, one of us goes out into the World Wide Web, gathers up a whole bunch of stories about people, places, and things. We read them on air, we judge them in hopes of crowning a new royal asshole each and every week. For this week, I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason X.
We're all here again.
Yeah,
We did it.
we're doing it.
It was 3 weeks in a row.
I'm frozen again.
No. Well, yes, for
In the life you chose.
I'm still frozen.
Anybody tuning in who hasn't been following the show for the last couple of weeks, number one, follow us, hit subscribe.
Yes.
We're on YouTube. We need to build these followers up. Blakely is not with us.
She's still with us. She's not
with us. She's
I'm
with
with you
us
guys.
physically.
I'm just
make it sound like she died.
She's a disembodied voice.
What's the matter with you?
But she
That's
has.
my
But
wife.
we've got a photo.
a photo to remember me by.
Yes, exactly. But she is traveling, so she's not in studio. So we've got her on call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish I was there. No, I wish you were here.
Yes. I need
Just
to be
kidding.
there, not you here.
Yes. Yeah, I like that better.
Y'all need to be somewhere else.
Where you was where you were.
Where he was is where
No,
you
no,
were.
no.
No, how's it go?
How does what
Where
go?
you were is where you've been.
Yeah, everywhere you were is where you been.
Everywhere
something
I
like
go.
that.
I see the. What was so? What's going on tonight? What are we talking about?
We've got
what's
some
our
assholes.
We got some assholes, all right.
We've got some assholes. And let me tell you, if there's one thing worse than being an asshole, it's being an embarrassment.
And that is that is a. Ooh.
Mhm.
Them's fighting words.
But the
Oh,
question
no.
is,
I don't know if those are fighting words or just hits
It's
you
mean.
here.
are you an asshole because you're embarrassing, or are you an asshole because you are embarrassed?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
There's
I
a lot
see
to
what
ponder with that one.
Here.
So I've got 4 stories tonight.
Woohoo!
I'm going to read the title of each story,
Mm-hmm.
at which point, without any questions asked, you will judge whether the teller of the story is an asshole or not. Once we have
The
the
American
first
way.
votes in, I'll read the story, and then we'll learn who really is the asshole in the story. And then at the end of the night, you're going to tell me who the worst one is, and we're going to see if they can top our royal asshole.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
I haven't done this in a week. This is one of the things I look forward to most now.
Samesies.
It's such a fun. It's such a fun time. We get to rely on our chat friends for input. So please, if you're in the chat,
Yes.
let
this
us know
is
what
the
you
most
think.
socialization I get.
This
I
is-
cannot see the chat, so somebody else will have to read it.
We'll read it to you. Yes. Yeah.
We'll read it to you.
Thank you.
Are you guys ready for story number 1?
My
Let's
body is ready.
get right to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for giving my daughter a dozen colorful eggs to give her brother?
No. What?
Wait.
Hmm.
What?
This is so odd.
A dozen colorful
colorful
eggs to
eggs.
give to her brother, the daughter's brother.
Ashton said she's so sad she missed last week, so she's very excited to be back. So
I was still
Welcome
frozen,
back.
but I'm here again.
Always love to have people back.
Yeah.
yes,
Absolutely.
dozen eggs. I mean, I assume it's Easter time,
yeah.
but
I'm
I
gonna-
no question.
because why not?
I
Who knows
assume-
what's
yeah,
going on?
And I assume like there's some jumping off point here. So
Oh.
I'm gonna say no, not an asshole.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes
Why?
Okay.
because clearly, if somebody
It's
gave
just-
somebody to give something to somebody else, the person who was giving it didn't get shit. So that's my assumption.
He's
It's-
going with the gift given, not received.
Oh.
Correct.
Mhm.
That's what I think.
Okay.
But okay.
Okay.
Is that reflective in any way?
You're reading into
Who
Am I
knows?
reading into this?
They're
And
Is this-
yes.
Is there more going on here than what we're aware of?
They're eggs. It's
All right.
already weird.
it's a jumping off point.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Yes, I can't believe I'm typing this, but my daughters and I raise chickens. All kinds
She's
of
a what?
chickens that lay different color eggs. We have white eggs, brown eggs, blue eggs, light green eggs, olive eggs, speckled eggs, and a purplish pink egg.
Ooh.
Okay.
My daughter went to her dad's house and told her brother about our pretty eggs. He called her a
Aw.
liar and that chickens only lay white or brown eggs, not blue or any other color. When she was getting ready to go, I gave her a dozen of every color we have and told her to show her brother that he might find the colors interesting and it's a good learning experience.
Aw.
She took the eggs, and then I got a call from my very pissed ex who said I was poisoning our daughter by
Wait,
feeding her
what?
these demon eggs,
Wait, what?
and that I was sick.
Oh no.
I was feeding his kid green
Oh,
eggs
no.
because they were obviously spoiled.
Well, I mean,
What the hell?
fucking Sam I am over there.
Exactly.
This is fucking phenomenal.
I nearly laughed my head off at this because I told him to crack them and could hear his son gagging in the background.
There's so many layers to the story.
He says
is
that I'm an
absurd.
asshole for trying to give our kids bad food and trying to get
Oh my
our
God.
daughter make his son look like an idiot, and I was making fun of a child. I simply told him that I wanted him to see the colors so that he could learn from them and that some chickens lay different colors eggs. He ended the conversation saying that I was a terrible parent and making our daughter an asshole too. Was I the asshole here?
Whoa.
No.
Okay.
He was just mad he got called out for not knowing chickens laid other color eggs.
Wait a second here. I need to take a step back.
Take a step.
Is the son in the story not her son?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So the son was like, no,
Stepson.
the
Probably half brother.
half brother, not her
Well,
step.
yeah, I meant
because-
stepson to the other. Yeah.
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 So, yeah.
I think we got it. Yeah.
I think, yeah. There's something.
It
there.
doesn't really clarify.
Yeah.
There's
But
some
anyway, so-
branches on the street.
So the brother doesn't know that there are different colored eggs
Because he's not around those
Because
chickens.
he's never seen them.
because he's never seen them before.
Right.
And then the
The
father,
dad's just ignorant.
the dad probably didn't realize that there were other colored eggs as well, which I
And
feel
then-
like is the root of this issue.
Yeah, because he told the
Mm.
son, and now he looks like an asshole, an idiot for not knowing that.
I don't know if I want to admit to anything.
Admit it,
please
Kevin.
do.
I want to hear it.
Please.
I feel like okay, but no, hang on. I was young once.
Everyone was.
Everyone was.
Everyone
I
was.
feel
Everyone
like
makes mistakes.
sometimes you need $20. I feel
It's
like
true.
Do you
there's
think that the brown eggs were chocolate
no,
eggs?
no. I never thought that.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I will say at one point in my life, again, a very young age, I did not realize that there were different colored eggs. And then I think I thought that like the brown and like the different colored eggs just came from like dirty chickens.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Like not necessarily that like they were bad eggs, but it was just like
It got a little dirt on it. It
it's
turned
just, it's just like a
brown.
dirt. It's just like a dirt
the egg
chicken.
inside is still good though.
Yeah. But then
You
like
just got to get past that shell.
yeah, but then like I've come to realize no, like farm fresh eggs are fucking delicious.
They're delicious.
They're delicious.
They're amazing.
I had a coworker once who would give us some eggs from time to time,
Oh,
and they
so
were
good.
fucking amazing.
So good.
They were great.
Mm.
But the father in this
I wish I
story
could eat eggs.
is the
Exactly.
asshole. Wait, can you
So sad.
wait? Can you not eat eggs? Is that what I heard?
No. Do you not remember this whole
I
thing about
do.
when we were at Disney and I
Yeah.
couldn't eat eggs?
Sometimes,
to the
okay,
protein.
folks. Sometimes I need a minute. All right.
I
get
also
figure
can't
out your
eat
eggs.
your
Yeah.
other favorite food, the bananas.
banana.
And she
But
can't eat
listen,
bananas.
bananas, peanut butter, eggs. You really don't need no more than that.
Unless
I
you're
can't
Blakely.
eat 2 of
because-
those.
Well, and unless you're like allergic.
She's just
to
shoveling
eggs.
peanut
Oh,
butter
God.
with a spoon.
That's it. That's all
I
I,
feel
can
like
eat
most-
for the rest of my life.
I actually
Seven
feel like
no.
those two foods combined, like eggs and peanut butter, like most people probably can't eat that because of like an allergy. Or it's just
So
an
far off
allergy.
track. We
Listen,
have gone
the father,
so
who does he think he is?
He's embarrassed.
He's an asshole.
He's just trying to stir up shit. He's just trying to
Embarrassed
stir
that
up
he
shit.
didn't know and told his son the wrong thing, and now he doesn't want to loop in front of his kid.
He will not eat green eggs.
They
Or
canceled
ham.
Dr. Seuss.
I mean, they might be Jewish. They don't dig on swine.
Dear God.
Just saying.
All right.
You're not gonna eat green eggs and ham.
Do we all agree?
Did we just burn through that story?
It's a short story. What do you want?
No, I didn't know that we came to a final conclusion.
Did you?
I did.
I'm trying to get it from you.
She's not
She's-
the
yeah.
asshole. No, she is not.
She's not the asshole. The
Dad,
father-
however,
the
you're
dad is,
definitely an
yeah.
asshole.
I feel like on the surface, this person is not an asshole. But maybe if we get like a couple different sides of the story, we may realize that this goes further than the eggs. You know, there may be like a one-upmanship
Oh yeah.
contest going on between the parents. So
Maybe
like,
between
I'm
the
sure
kids.
there's some sort of that.
I feel like in this particular case, not an asshole, and the dad is absolutely an asshole. But in relationship status on the whole, there could be more than me. It could be a transformer. I'm not. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
he's saying she's poisoning their child with the eggs. That's just absurd.
They're very absurd.
Mhm.
That is absurd.
Mhm.
What if that's the reaction she wanted?
It probably was, in all honesty.
What if she was looking for
Yeah.
it?
Like, I feel like she went
Well,
into
that's what
that
I mean. There could
situation
be-
knowing the dad was going to have a bad reaction because he was dumb and didn't know. She was like, I'm going to show that motherfucker
Oh, for
too.
sure.
Yeah,
I mean, it's her ex,
Yeah, that's
like-
a little bit of that.
You gotta sometimes if you gotta rile them up.
yeah.
You gotta
I mean,
show both
hey,
that you happen to have like a whole dozen full of fun-colored eggs.
Ashton saying that the mom seems like a psycho. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
I feel like I don't have enough information.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have enough.
I mean, she
information.
is raising chickens.
What's wrong with that?
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, I don't know what that was.
I will. Oh wait.
Huh?
I will say this though. Neither of them need
Hello?
my card, so
Oh.
I feel like
hey, they've
No, they
already
already took
done
care
it.
of that.
Yeah,
they already took
they
care of
already
that.
took care of that.
So good for you. You knew better.
So I think
Mhm.
that's unanimous.
Yeah.
This guy's an asshole. All right. Story number 2. Am I the asshole for telling my brother that? Wait, did Blakely
Wait.
just come back and say yep?
Are you there, Blakely?
Blakely, can you hear us?
Blakely, can you hear me?
Wait,
All right.
wait, hang on. Wait, maybe I'm confused. The one who said they're being poisoned seems like a psycho. Yes,
the ex.
Yeah, that would be
Yes,
the
the
father.
ex-husband.
Mhm,
The
the
father.
ex, yep.
the father.
The father.
That was
This is-
really good.
This is,
It was
thank you.
actually really good.
This is Peter McAllister. The father. See, I'm good. I can do things.
I'm gonna make a
You're
white
worth
Russian
something.
come out of my nose.
I know, right? The reprints finally came
Finally
in.
came in, Kevin.
Oh my god. All right. Story number 2. Am I the asshole for telling my brother that his wife is right and I'm embarrassed to be related to him?
Wait, can you read that again, please? I just need it. Like,
You just need it
I
again.
just need it again.
Am I the asshole for telling my brother that his wife is right and I'm embarrassed to be related to him?
Oh,
I don't know because, like, if you need to tell your brother that,
this is a tricky
man.
one
somebody
because it
else can go
seems like
first.
the sibling and the wife are teaming up on the brother for something in this type of situation. So it's very interesting. But I mean, I could see like being embarrassed. Well, I don't know.
I'm going to say yes because something happened here, and I feel like it wasn't good.
Blakely, are you there?
We seem to have lost her.
I'm gonna say yes, you are an asshole, but you have some balls to say that
That's-
to somebody's face. So
That's a
like
bold statement.
All right.
maybe
okay.
maybe it's maybe it's something that like needed to be said. I don't know. We'll have to see on this one.
All right. So you're both going with yes, they're the asshole.
Yes.
Okay. My brother called me yesterday to back him up in a fight between him and his wife.
Stay out
Stupid
of it.
move.
Some background context.
Oh, Blakely in the text said no.
No.
Okay, so Blakely disagrees with both of you. All right,
Yes.
good to know. Some background context before we begin. My brother's wife had just given birth to a son a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So on to what happened in their fight. My brother said he made a passing remark about how his wife's stretch marks made her look less attractive. These stretch marks
fuck
are a
this
result
guy.
of her pregnancy and giving
Fuck
birth.
this.
His wife
Fuck
got
this guy.
upset and called him an asshole for making such a comment.
Mm-hmm.
She said that the stretch marks were a result of bearing their child. My brother said that she couldn't blame him for not liking her stretch marks, quoting him exactly, "Who likes how stretch marks look?" They're not on speaking terms now, and my brother basically called me to ask to talk to his wife for him. I told him no. She was right. He was an insensitive asshole, and that he needed to apologize to her or screw off.
Oh.
He said that it was unfair of me to be so unpleasant to him and that he thought I would support him since I'm his sister. I told him, fuck that right now. I'm embarrassed to be related to you.
Oh.
He told me that I was being extreme and that his feelings were deeply hurt. He called me an asshole for this and said that I was petty. And yes, it may have been a bit extreme, but am I really the asshole?
No.
Nope.
Fuck this guy.
No.
Fuck
Oh,
this guy.
Goodness. Wow.
I have lots of rage inside of me.
Blakely, would
So
you
much.
like to take this one?
I would murder this person.
Oh,
Guess
Yeah,
what? She doesn't fucking want the stretch marks either. But you know what? You can't help it. So just shut your fucking mouth.
Exactly.
pretty much. I mean, that sums it up right there. Like, that's the thing that kills me about a lot of these stories is that people get upset at other people for things that are completely out of their control.
Right.
And it's such an unreasonable, douchebaggy, asshole fucking thing to do
Mm-hmm.
that there's no redeeming quality. Because this isn't the only thing that's been brought up in this person's life.
Right.
This is how they walk through life every single day as an oblivious fucking asshole to everybody that
This
they
is
meet.
somebody that clearly doesn't live by the 10-second rule.
No.
If you can't fix the problem that you have with somebody in 10 seconds, don't bring it up because they already know it's a problem.
Can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Damn.
And Ashton makes a really good point in the chat. He's probably the one who wanted kids too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
He's probably also the kind of guy that tells everyone we're pregnant.
oh, ew.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Ew.
That's my favorite. I
Okay,
love those.
No,
people.
you're not.
As parents, because this is actually something I'm genuinely curious about. Like, can you say we're having a baby?
Oh, that's fine.
Is it, okay? So that is
Yeah, that's
What
okay.
you said.
But you can't say we're pregnant.
Sorry.
Okay.
No,
Parents,
no,
go on. Parents, go on.
You were just jumped in.
Basically, the man's role in that is to say, we're having a baby. She's doing all the work, and I'll go get the
She's
Taco
doing
Bell.
all the work.
Like-
I'm
like
here for the
that's-
support. Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems fair. Seems fair.
I mean, and it's like, do you think she wanted the stretch marks? She was like, yes, this is exactly what I fucking want. I really want this in my life.
I mean,
She just got pregnant just to have stretch marks.
there was a-
Yeah, she was just like, you know what? This is the whole reason I'm doing this. This is the whole reason I'm putting my body in fucking danger. You know what? Just because those stretch marks. It's a new fashion trend. And
This
you know
guy's a real
what? They're really easy to get rid of. In fact, tons of people can do it. So why
no
can't
big
I?
deal. No big deal.
I mean, there was a baby in there though. Like,
There was a baby in there. That's why
Yeah.
it's stretched.
I know.
That's-
Let's see
That's so
somebody
funny.
else
Is-
grow an entire human being, and it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
I
that
feel
that guy's fucked when they figure out how to put them in guys.
Ooh.
Because that's
Oof.
coming.
You
That's coming.
This is. I feel like I know the type of guy this fella is.
An asshole. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but like there is a specific way of thinking.
You have to be pregnant and stay beautiful, or we can't be together. Not to say you can't be beautiful with stretch marks, but you have to hold up to every single beauty standard that there is out there after you've had a kid.
Yeah.
After you've put your body in moral danger, grew life, and pushed it out.
Seems fair.
This guy sucks.
This guy is terrible.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
He's the winner thus far for tonight.
I think the sister is fully in the right. And like, how dumb is he to
go to a sister.
assume that okay, like I understand the whole she's my blood, but like going to another woman after just telling a woman that her stretch marks from giving birth to their child,
His child.
yeah,
So wild.
Yeah, so dumb to ask his
Yeah.
sister.
You know what? I bet he probably went to her because she didn't get stretch marks. And because not everybody does. That depends on your skin type, obviously. But he probably went to her thinking, "Oh, she didn't get stretch marks. She's gonna back me up."
She did something right. That's what he thought.
Exactly. He's like, "What's
Just
what's her
tell my
secret?"
wife what you did.
Exactly.
It's
he's
something you
thinking
can
that she's
control.
just gonna give her the miracle cure.
Cindy's
But
got an
guess
excellent
what,
point.
folks? Can't. No such thing.
Well, at least for him, it'll be the end of babies, so he won't have to worry about this.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
Yep.
second time.
At least
'cause-
with this girl, until he finds some
Yeah.
other dumbass that's gonna put up with his shit.
Mhm.
A guy isn't going to get through that.
I hope he gets a stretch mark.
Right? Hope he gains a shit ton of weight from eating because he's depressed now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's another unanimous decision on this one.
Absolutely.
This couple could probably use a card.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
as Ashton
hard.
says, this was so mean that I would divorce him. Well, hey, guess what, folks? I've got a business that I am getting off the ground this year, 2021.
Mm.
If you need a divorce, hit me up. I'll make it happen. And
Heck
if you ever need to get married, hit me up too. I got that going for me as well.
yeah. Don't ever remarry
Package
this guy,
deal.
though, Kevin.
No.
He's not allowed.
You should have a ban list
He's on
of
the
like
band
of
list.
douchebags that like how when you go in like a Chinese restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and they have like the pictures on the wall, the people who have dined and dashed.
Okay.
Like you need like the assholes you won't remarry again.
Oh, okay. Well,
You fucked that one up
hang on.
so bad. We're not trying it again.
I don't know if I want to like do away with business because like that's just like if I can remarry
Revolving
them,
door.
I can
That's-
divorce them.
It's true.
So like we just
It's
keep
true.
going.
You can have
boom,
him on
boom,
the
boom.
plaque on the wall of your best customers.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, 2021. It's gonna be a great year.
All money spends.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. So that feels pretty unanimous as well.
Oh
yes.
yes.
That guy.
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy is an asshole. All right. Story number 3. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay $1,300 on a wig for my cousin's wedding after a slight mishap with hair
Wait,
extensions?
what?
Wait, is this the same
Is
wedding
this a-
wig story previously, or is this a different wedding wig
different.
story?
This is
Different.
different. She wouldn't put extensions in her beautiful red hair.
Exactly.
So wait. You're refusing to pay.
$1,300 for a wig.
Wait, what wig costs 13? Listen,
Oh,
if you
they
need a
do,
wig, I
Kevin.
can get you a
Oh,
wig for
they do.
15 bucks.
Real hair.
It'll have real
Real-
hair.
Oh my god. Please stop.
Well, I'm just saying, if you need a wig, I'll get you a wig
I don't-
with
no,
real
No,
hair.
no.
I don't
I
No,
know a
no.
guy.
know.
I have a guy.
They can be that expensive, yes, Kevin.
But why?
They don't have to be that expensive, but
I
they can
know.
be.
They shouldn't be.
Well, I have a friend that just paid $2,000 for her hair extensions.
real human hair is expensive.
It's real expensive.
Is it though?
Yeah, it really is.
I considered selling my hair once. It was going to make me some money.
I mean, okay.
I was
Well,
going to get
at least you know if you got getting hard times, you know.
Hard times.
It was
I'll-
like waist long hair,
I'll sell my hair.
undyed. Like, you can get some money for that.
Hell yeah, you can. Especially if it's not Asian hair, because that's usually what they get, and it's hard to dye.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Okay. I mean,
This is
we're
It's
learning-
true because
we're
it's
learning
dark
shit.
and
We have
black. It's
the
hard
tea.
to dye lighter.
It is.
So if you have light hair to sell, your hair is worth more because it's easier to dye.
listen, folks. 2021. You need a divorce? You give me a call. You need a marriage? You give me a call. You need some human hair? You give
No.
me a call. I'll get it for
No.
you
Don't.
before 5 o'clock.
Do
Uh-oh.
not.
What?
Nope.
If you
Go
need
get your
cat hair
toe.
too, I can get you
Go
that
get
as
your
well.
toe.
Oh,
Nail polish and everything.
we've spurred on my mother to sell her hair.
Yeah, I'll coordinate. Okay, what do we got? I'm gonna say no, not an
No,
asshole.
not an asshole.
You shouldn't need to spend $1,300 for a wig.
Nope. Not an asshole.
Wait, hang on. Bergman's looking at prices at Wig Outlet. The most expensive wig is nearly $3,300.
Yep.
We told you.
Yeah.
And that's at the outlet.
That's I mean, you can get cheaper wigs, but they look cheap. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, so
I mean, I look
should
cheap.
she
Like, that
have
looks
to
cheap.
spend that much? Absolutely not. If she wants a really good one, she's gonna.
I'm going to say no because
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
gonna say
she's
no.
being pressured to
Yeah.
buy an
Well,
expensive
yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying no to as well. The pressure to buy an expensive wig.
All right.
No. Yeah.
All right,
Everybody
Christy.
says no. My cousin Millie is getting married in 2 months' time.
Oh, Millie.
Oh, Millie.
Millie.
Who's Millie?
Millie has brown hair to around the middle of her back, but wanted her hair longer for her wedding day. She was originally going to use clip-in extensions, but as I'm currently training to be a hairdresser, I advised something longer term so that she has them for the honeymoon. Millie agreed that this was a good idea. The only setback was the cost. After doing some research, I decided nano extensions would be the best and found a local salon, but they charged $1,450.
That's cheap.
So as I already have a lot of hair knowledge, I put this offer to Millie. I said I would order some extensions on the internet and fit them for her for half the cost of the salon. I found some gorgeous extensions that it cost $600, so that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 days ago, the hair arrived. Millie was ecstatic. The hair was fantastic quality and the exact same that the salon uses, called Beauty Works. I decided to do them for her the day they arrived. Around 1 hour in, I was already really struggling. You have to use a little
Extensions are
clamp.
fucking hard.
You have to use a little clamp over and over, and it hurts. But I powered on and finished the whole set, and it looked amazing. Millie was super happy with them at the time. And then it all went to shit.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
The next day, Millie calls me absolutely freaking out, saying there's something wrong with the extensions. I go straight to her house, and it's bedlam.
Oh no.
Her hair looks horrifically matted and weirdly greasy. I asked her what she did to it, but she said nothing. She just slept on it with it tied back, which is hard to believe as it looked amazing when I did it. I set to work combing it out, and as I start to pull the brush through, the individual extension strands just start slipping down the hair and coming out. I read that this can
What?
happen and to expect to lose a few, but after around 15 had fallen out, Millie asked me to stop because she was in pain. A weird
What?
goo was all throughout her hair. It was sticky and what was clearly causing the matting. So Millie decided to get an urgent appointment at her local salon, which she was lucky to get, although I was quite insulted that she didn't give me more time to see what had gone wrong.
She put some shit in her hair.
Later that day, Millie turns up at my house, and my jaw all but hit the floor because she had a pixie cut.
What?
And her hair was down to the middle of her back?
That takes a long time.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
She came storming over hysterical, telling me that the salon said I used the wrong kind of bonding glue and that I shouldn't have been using glue at all for the extension method that I was using. That is
Oh my god, she used glue and clamps?
I'm glad Blakely knows about this.
Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Oh my
I
God.
have no idea what we're talking about, but I know
This
it's
is
wrong.
strange that you pick this. I actually have done quite a few extensions in my day.
Fantastic. That's great.
In high school, I used to
How
be
you
the
doing, Axe?
friend that does extensions. Like, everybody would come to my house to get their extensions done.
We've got an expert here.
No, not an expert. Definitely not an expert.
Anyway.
But I can't believe you used both. That is absurd to me.
So they said I shouldn't have been using glue at all for the extension method that I was using. That is 100% bullshit, as I watched tutorials before I did her hair, as the wedding is in just a few weeks. Millie won't be able to grow her hair, so she and her fiance have asked that I pay for a good quality wig for the wedding day and general use. I don't think I should have to do this. I followed the tutorials and seriously don't know what went wrong. I did this to help her, and now she's asking I pay an insane amount on the wig. Am I the asshole?
Oh my god, there's so much wrong with what she's saying.
I'm going
For one,
take a
if
step
you're
back.
doing any sort of clip-in or clamp-in extensions, you do not use glue. That's absurd. For two, if you're doing glue-in extensions, you use the proper glue, and it shouldn't be greasy at all, because grease is what makes them slip out. Ergo, you use some sort of grease or crazy, like, really greasy conditioner to help get it out. So, like, not sure what the fuck happened there, but all the things she did was a big fat fucking no.
She is learning. She's
learning. Yeah. Well, she needed to watch a few more tutorials. Maybe get some suggestions. Like, dude, I learned how to do extensions before fucking YouTube was really a thing.
I don't think
not
she would have
hard.
taken suggestions because she's already telling the professional salon people that they are wrong and she is right and that she didn't do anything wrong and it's not her fault this happened.
But it was established that she's still learning, correct?
Oh yeah,
Right.
she's
in the beginning.
training
Although
to become a
I do
hairdresser.
have one qualm with the salon that she went to. If she said that she was combing her hair out and about 15 of them fell out, if instead of going to the salon where they're not going to take the time to comb them out and just tell you that it's a lost cause and cut them out, like, that's kind of shitty. But I get it. From a salon standpoint, you're going to lose a shitload of customers if you take the time to actually sit there and take them out one by one. So they probably could have been combed out had she stayed with the new chick that wasn't sure what the fuck she was doing, but it would have been forever and it would have hurt like hell, but you would have saved your fucking hair.
Ashton makes a great point.
My only thing.
Ashton makes a great point in the chat, and this was the point I was going to bring up. This is the bride's fault. Like, this is the bride's fault. It is your wedding day. If it is that goddamn important, spend the money.
Oh yeah,
spend the money.
That's
right.
See, I wasn't sure where to go with this.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely. Absolutely. Unless you know your friend is able to do it, like you've tested it and you guys have done it beforehand or whatever, then maybe do it. Or like, the other thing to that is, like, the girl that said she was new at doing it said she looked up the salon and told her how much it was and told her, like, that salon does it. Like, she pointed her in a good direction.
She did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bride chose to ignore that suggestion and go with the new chick and give her the opportunity to test it out and be her guinea pig. So this totally is on the bride's fault.
I think it is on the bride here too, unfortunately, because I mean, this is just me. as a man who's never been in this situation before and doesn't
Wait,
really have a lot of experience with
Never
it.
gotten hair extensions?
I can't say I have. Can't say that I have.
Hey, I can help you out with that, Kevin.
Why would
Have you ever gotten frosted tips?
I bleached my hair a few times. Why would you ever, leading up to your wedding, go with somebody who's inexperienced? I mean, I know that like they're close to you, they're a friend, they're a relative. Maybe they can offer
Right.
you a discount. You're trying to save some money. I get that.
Or like
but
just do clip-ins
Just do
for like the day.
Sure, yeah.
So she did it in the beginning of the story. It did say she was planning to just do clip-ons until the person telling the story convinced her not to do that because they were cheap.
Okay, but
Shit.
they can look fine for the day if you take the time to do the hair up nice with the clip-ins.
Ooh. Is this a situation too where
She's-
maybe
She's not confident enough to make clip-ins look nice, then she shouldn't be doing fucking permanent ones.
even the men know? But okay, so counterpoint perhaps. Is this a situation where maybe the original poster was trying too hard to get that spotlight? They were trying to be a hero here.
So she framed it as it would be good practice for her.
I don't think now's the time you practice.
That's not how
I
she
think that- I
framed
think-
it to
yeah.
the bride, I'm sure.
Oh, probably
I
not.
think
She
that.
probably was trying to convince the
Oh,
bride to
man.
let her do it because she thought she could.
Oh
Oh
man,
boy, there's layers to this one, folks.
There.
Oh, for sure.
So you could say there are many hairy layers.
Ah, look at
Jesus Christ. I don't know who to choose.
Chad. Hit us up on
Hit
this
it-
one.
Yeah,
this is a tough
Chat,
one.
what do you think with this? Because like, on one hand, I'm with the bride because I feel like she got fucked over, but on the other hand, like that was ultimately her decision.
Right. She
You know.
chose to not go with the suggested, and she chose to go to the salon afterwards.
Yeah.
So
You know, I'm-
that's kind of like she fucked up, but the hairdresser wannabe, she's just stupid.
Wasn't smart.
So, ladies, who do
Well-
we go with?
Don't look at me. I don't judge these stories. You
I know
do.
you.
I'm gonna say she's still an asshole because I'm sure she convinced the bride to let her do it.
I'm
Ooh.
good with that.
Mm.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna go with the bride's the asshole.
Okay.
Okay.
Because and I'll say this. So if we're doing math, like if we're dollars for donuts kind of thing,
I do math, yeah.
she
I
she
like
got
donuts.
paid $600
Mhm.
for this job, right?
The cost
bride
of
is-
supplies.
No,
The bride-
that's how much the hair costs.
She didn't get
That's how much
paid
the hair-
anything.
She didn't get paid anything.
Oh,
No.
She did it for cost and experience.
Yeah. Hair is expensive, guys. Hair
So I've
is
heard.
very expensive.
I don't know about this one then.
cost me like 20 bucks.
I
to get a
feel like
haircut.
it is very unfair to ask somebody to cough up that amount of money. I think that I think it's very unfair to ask like a specific, like they didn't go to the outlet, Bergman, clearly. Like they're
No.
going for top
Clearly.
notch.
You can get
We're
really
gonna save
nice
some goddamn money on
hair.
some extensions, but fuck if we're not getting top notch wig.
I was gonna say you can get nice expensive hair for like around 100 to 200 without going too fucking crazy. But generally, I like to see it in person, so I don't usually buy it online for that cheap
Mhm.
because that's pretty cheap. But you have to see it in person. You got to go to like the hair store for that.
So I think it's an unreasonable ask. There was a
Okay.
favor involved. She could have spent the money if she wanted to, and now she's asking her friend or cousin or whoever the fuck to spend the money. Like, no. That's not how that works. This is capitalism.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I think she's still stupid.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
Wait.
not a smart move.
was that axe for the bride?
Access for the bride.
All right. We got 2 for the hairdresser, 1 for the bride.
2 against 1.
Mm.
All right.
Wow. A little split
I
there.
still don't think she should have to pay for the wig, but I still think she's the asshole.
Fair. That's fair.
Does she need a wig? I mean, you know.
You
It's
could
a
do
pixie
a
cut,
great.
bro.
It's a
It really
pixie- What's wrong with
depends.
a pixie cut?
Not everyone's
She
face
chose
looks
that pixie
good.
cut.
Yeah.
I think she should just fucking go with it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
she could have
Pixie.
Sinead O'Connor it and just
Just
You know.
shave
So,
and
Hey,
buzz it.
pixie
it.
cuts are super cute on some people, so
Sure.
Some people is the key, I think. There, really, really depends.
yeah, that's true. It depends on how you style it too, because there's different
True,
variations on a
true.
pixie cut that just some
Mhm.
work better than others.
I used to rock a pixie cut.
Yeah.
I thought it did
Hells
okay.
yeah.
Anyway, you guys ready for the last story of the night?
Yes.
Okay. Am I the asshole for basically saying my brother and sister-in-law shouldn't have kids?
Wait, I'm sorry. Bergman
Did
just
you
text-
just...
Bergman just texted me Big Wig Outlet. He said it's on closeout.
Shit.
Can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry. This is lawyer stuff. We need to get through it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for basically saying my brother and sister-in-law shouldn't have kids?
Yep. That's not for you to say.
I don't know, though. They could be shitty people.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's fair.
They still nobody else gets to say though.
I mean that's
Hello?
true.
That is true. Now, what if maybe there's some addiction problems in the family and it would be irresponsible to bring a child into that situation? I could see that. But to say it to somebody's face is a different thing.
I think it's a situation where this person's just an asshole and they just don't think they should have kids because they don't want kids.
I am gonna say no because I want to see where this goes.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
My brother Matt hates kids.
Okay.
Okay. Checking mate.
So, right, boom, there it is.
Uh-huh.
He's downright mean to even the sweetest of kids and has been permanently banned from our cousin Frida's house for bullying her preschoolers when he was 27.
What
Holy
the
shit.
fuck?
Wow.
I'm glad I said no. I'm so happy I said no.
Last time I checked, he hasn't bothered
wait.
apologizing.
Wait, hold on.
hang on. Wait, we need to stop. We need to stop for a moment.
Cindy bringing the house down.
I believe Cindy said that. She believes that she said that to a certain son.
Maybe.
May
have happened.
You got a little feedback on that?
Not, hey, it's her story.
It's yeah, okay.
It's her story,
That's
man.
fair.
Some people need to get into a better place in their life before they bring another one into the world.
Yeah.
That is
Yep.
that is fair. That is
Very
fair.
true.
All right.
Matt's wife Lillian works in childcare, specifically with disabled and special needs children. I thought that she liked kids until I visited her at work once.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. No.
Within the
no.
few minutes I was there, she called the kids, I don't want to say this out loud, the R slur.
Oh no.
Oh,
Holy
no.
shit.
Useless little shit, and some other choice names.
What?
Holy shit.
And she denied a
job.
kid clean diapers because he forgot to say please.
What?
I hate this woman.
Did she put somebody in the chokey?
I was since convinced that she and Matt are of the same feather.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
Now fast forward a few years after their wedding. I've gone no contact with them, but our Uncle David kept pushing for a reconciliation. David
luck.
is a pure soul, kind and genuine, and my family love him. He's basically the stand-in Gramps to my kid. Anyway, he calls to check on us regularly, and in every call, he has to mention a thing or two about Matt and Lillian. I put up with it and change the subject when I can. However, this week, I messed up. David told me that Lillian recently had a miscarriage, and she and Matt are still devastated since they've wanted to have kids since they got married.
Why?
Aw.
Normally, I would have said something like, I'm so sorry to hear that. But this time I had a major brain fart and said,
Oh.
"That's terrible. But I thought they didn't want kids." And that rubbed David the wrong way.
Oh no.
He wouldn't accept my explanation that I somehow got the impression that they wanted to be child-free and kept pushing for a real reason. In the end, I had to remind him what Matt had done to Frida's kids. To my surprise, David said how Matt treats other people's kids doesn't mean he doesn't want kids of his own or that he will be a bad father. Now, this pissed me off.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I said, "Did you just try to imply what Matt did was excusable because these kids aren't his own? You're better than this, David. I'm not your child, but you've always been kind to me." Then I proceeded to say that if Matt believes he can treat other people's kids like crap, then he doesn't deserve kids. David seemed taken
Whoa.
aback by my response and muttered, "But Lillian." To which I snapped, "Have you seen her at work? She and Matt are a perfect match."
Whoa.
The call ended quickly after that. A couple of days later, I began getting calls and texts from random numbers calling me a horrible person, etc., for saying that my brother and sister-in-law should be childless. Apparently, David told Matt and Lillian and maybe some other relatives about what I'd said. I'm considering apologizing to David to make peace, but my husband said I did nothing wrong. He's not a fan of Matt.
I can't imagine why.
I feel terrible for upsetting a 70-year-old gentleman, but what are your thoughts?
Ooh, this got
Ugh,
tricky.
This is awkward.
I'm
This got
sticking.
tricky.
I'm sticking with my guns here. I don't think she's the asshole.
I mean, how long was the like time frame between this conversation and when they used to talk?
I
Like
assume
many years?
I assume it had been at least like a year or so because they didn't know anything about them trying to get pregnant, so there must have been like a
Oh,
change
yeah.
of circumstances somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And they weren't
I
they weren't
mean,
informed either
I also
of a
weren't informed.
pregnancy. So
Yeah.
like, there's been no
Well, a
there's been
lot
no
of times
contact.
people don't announce it if they're high risk. So
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Hmm.
this is hard because, like, I mean,
Here,
your attitude towards children can absolutely change, but that would be a huge change.
I mean, it's
That's not a little change.
there's a difference between, you know what, I don't really think that I like kids, and referring to certain children as certain words and bullying preschoolers when you're damn near 30.
Yeah.
Those are people who
Yeah.
don't like children.
Maybe he's just a big Adam Sandler fan.
No, he's a piece of shit. Because in the end, Adam, yeah. It's
Yeah,
Ashton's
but
in the
that-
chat
I don't
says,
know.
uh,
It's
she
still
was thinking of
super
children.
insensitive to say that shit after somebody has a miscarriage, though. That's
here's the thing. I don't know though. Because what exactly did she say when she found out?
She said, "I thought they
So-
didn't want to have kids."
Oh, she said that's terrible.
Mhm.
I thought they didn't want to have kids.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that she didn't know that they were having a baby to begin with.
She didn't. The
Correct.
first she'd heard of it was at that conversation.
Was the miscarriage?
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe her initial reaction wasn't as, supportive as it could have been. But I think the question or the assumption, though, still applies.
You know who the real asshole in this situation is?
Are you going to say David?
David. Fuck David. David's
No,
a real fucking
I wasn't
asshole.
sure if anyone would point out the fact that David explicitly told a couple of people dealing with a miscarriage that their sister/sister-in-law said that they didn't deserve children.
Said some shit.
Like,
Right.
Like,
that's some
He's a
shit
real
stirring
fucking
bullshit.
ass.
I feel
Asshole.
like he's overstepping some boundaries there. I mean, clearly these people have a
I mean,
broken
he's a bored
relationship.
old man that's doing nothing but calling people on the phone and stirring shit up because he's bored.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
yeah, what a fuck. Fuck this guy.
It's unfortunate.
Also,
Yeah.
why are you telling everybody about the miscarriage?
Nobody
Yeah,
should be
who's
telling
he?
anybody about that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Fuck this guy.
He should be the one saying that. Otherwise,
I'm fired up. Fuck David.
It's David.
It's all David's fault.
I mean, it is all David's fault. This is true. They would have never talked to each other, and nobody would have ever known anything.
Exactly.
And I feel, and you know what? Based on the reaction she's getting now, I feel like David probably mishandled the information, and
For
probably said, "Well, when I told her that they had a miscarriage, she said, well, I didn't think they wanted kids anyway." And I'm like, that's a completely different tone.
Yeah.
Than
She
the
said
way
I was
she
going to
laid
go
it
dance
out.
on the graves. Like that.
Yeah.
That's basically how he's portraying it.
But
And-
Ashton also did have another point.
What's that?
Both of these to-be potential parents weren't just like bad at being parents or
They were abusive.
parental. Yeah, they were straight up abusive.
They were straight up
Like,
abusive. Yeah. Like that, like, and that's the like I would see that. I would see how they were before everything and say, I don't imagine they want kids.
Right.
Because
right.
they're just shitty people, and they probably shouldn't have kids because they're going to be abusive
Well,
to that child more
yeah,
than likely.
but that the I didn't know they wanted kids was taken out of context, though.
I think that's
was.
yeah. I think
It was taken out of context because she said that because she didn't know they were even pregnant to begin with.
Right.
I'm sure David didn't say that part.
David's a real fuck.
David's a little suspect in this
You
scenario.
see, the narrator did the responsible thing. Like, you meet shitty people, you cut ties. That's the
Yeah.
responsible thing.
Yeah, you break away.
Like, you
Yes.
don't you make your life healthier
yeah.
by getting rid of the people. David's just trying to put the cancer
He's
back
stirring
in.
that pot.
Like, he's stirring
stirring
the
it.
pot.
He's like, how
He's
much
just
of
an
this
old
bad
fuck
toothpaste
who's got
can I
nothing
just
to
jam
do.
back in there?
I'm
But
upset
stir
at
the-
David.
Are you saying David is the main asshole in this story?
I think
yeah, I would
I
second
think so.
that.
I could.
Okay.
Because listen, those people suck and they're not going to change. But like David
But
is really fucking with the narrator's life.
An unexpected journey here.
I mean, I think the other
Ashton
the,
votes David.
Fenton also votes David.
Fenton also votes David. This is an anti-David chat, I think.
Anti-David.
Anti-David? I mean,
anti-David chat. I mean, the shitty almost parents are also pretty much assholes
they
too.
are terrible
But
people.
They're just really bad people. They're
Right.
worse than assholes.
they're bad people, yes, for
You-
sure.
you don't
but
do
in
those things.
context of this story, they're not the asshole.
I
Not
think in
the
the
asshole.
context
It's
of the story,
hard to
I might
say
go
that
with
people
David,
who
too.
suffered a miscarriage are the asshole of the story.
Exactly.
It's just
Right.
very hard to
Exactly.
say that.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think the harm and abuse they caused wasn't the foundation of this story.
It's true.
It was
Exactly.
a part that played into their personalities as people. The foundation of the story was, basically her saying, my brother and sister-in-law shouldn't have kids. But how that came about, I think in that moment, David is the asshole.
David's
Oh,
the asshole.
I mean,
David's the
David
asshole.
basically made her say it.
Yeah. David, Cindy says David troublemaker. Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Yep. Look at that.
Damn, there
Wow.
it is.
Wow.
What a trip.
That went to a place.
What a trip. We went somewhere tonight. I feel weird.
You feel weird?
I feel weird. There's a lot of things
Ashton
I
said-
learned this evening.
Ashton says, unless they underwent major therapy, I don't see how they would ever change their abusive ways. That's very
Absolutely
true.
not, though, yeah.
But they did suffer a massive, in the context of the story, they suffered a massive loss, and you cannot make them the assholes for dealing with their grief.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Then fuck David.
But we
David.
can
He's just-
absolutely blame David.
All right.
He's just an old fuck, needs to mind his own business.
So, what do we got?
You guys ready to choose the asshole of the night?
I think I have.
Yeah,
it,
let's recap.
Okay.
but-
Recap.
Yeah, let's recap.
We've got the guy with egg on his face. He don't want You don't want no green eggs.
Sam I am.
Sam I am.
Sam I am.
We've got the husband who is too embarrassed, the husband who is embarrassed his sister because he tried to get her to weigh in on the argument about his wife's stretch marks.
Stretch mark Steve.
It's very complicated.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We've got the bride and the amateur hairdresser who just all sorts of nonsense had some bad situations involving some hair extensions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we've got fucking David.
Fucking David.
Fucking David. I've got an opinion.
I've
hear
got
it.
an opinion, but go ahead.
Stretch mark Steve.
I am gonna go with stretch mark Steve too. That was my opinion.
I mean,
is
that one hits a little close to home for me, so I also have to go with that.
I think
Easy.
unanimous.
So easy.
It's.
I mean,
you
you
can't.
just can't be more of an asshole. You really can't.
Ducking David.
And Ashton in the chat, stretch mark Steve,
Stretch mark
100%.
Steve.
That's it.
There was an expectation there that was unreasonable. There was an assumption there that was just asinine. I think that it's just.
It's very out of touch.
What was he? Yeah.
What
Well
did he
put.
think was going to happen?
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't even wrap my head around
He
stretch
just
mark
thought that
Steve.
she was going to come out like his sister
What?
and
I
stretch
don't-
mark free and
That's
didn't
gross.
think about it
I
at
don't
Also,
even
all.
why
like
is he
that.
thinking
Why is
about
he
his
con-
sister
why-
like
yeah,
that?
listen,
Don't do that.
we-
Oh, this is. Oh,
have
wait, hold
rules.
on. We have rules.
There's things that we abide by. One of those,
The first
the
rule.
first one,
Rule number 1.
no family fucking.
We don't do that.
We don't do the hair.
Not
Not
on this
here,
show. Not on any
Not
show.
anywhere.
Nope.
No.
Never.
Not on
Not
the
on this
Wednesday
network.
show.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Not on my
You'll never
streams.
see that
You'll never
on this
see that
channel.
here.
It will never happen.
Ever.
Not once.
So we're all in on stretch mark Steve.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
We're all
cool.
in on stretch mark Steve.
You're
Yes.
going hard.
So now I've got one last question.
Mm.
Does this top our royal asshole?
Oh shit.
Would you please recap
Recap.
the royal asshole?
Our royal asshole is the husband who went over his wife's head to her boss because she was so stressed out and she wasn't taking care of her wifely duties at home and got her demoted.
Yeah, basically.
I feel like he would also be mad if she got stretch marks. So
it's probably the same
No.
guy.
I'm still sticking with Steve here.
You're really.
Ooh,
Ooh.
stretch mark Steve.
I mean,
It's
I
hard.
could see them being one and the same.
It is.
She
it
got
is-
stretch marks.
It's a
She's
very
stressed out at
similar
work.
mentality, yeah.
It's all the same to him. It's not pleasing him, so it's not right.
They could be pen pals. They could be bosom buddies.
Mm.
It's
Mhm.
this is hard.
I have my opinion.
They
Ooh.
both suck.
They do both suck. However, I think in this situation, I am going to stick with the career killer
Okay.
because Steve is an asshole. Like
Steve's an
that
asshole.
Undeniably.
he is
For sure.
just an awful dude. However, I feel like there was just so much done to ruin his wife's career, her livelihood.
I don't know. This other guy ruined his lady's mental status. She's never going to think she's attractive ever again now.
I mean,
They
that's
can never get back together and her feel attractive to him ever.
I
or
understand that. I
Probably
understand
anybody.
that. I feel like something very similar though could be said about her career, where she's never gonna understand why she was reassigned.
Don't forget, yeah, she doesn't know that her husband did this.
She doesn't know her husband did it. Her boss never said anything.
Ashton's like, can we bring back Pat
What
Dad?
about Pad Dad? Oh.
When
we're
things
coming in
were
with some heavy
simpler
hitters
and you
this
just
year.
had Pad
Yeah,
Dad.
with the simpler times.
Yeah.
The simpler times when all we had to think about was the guy who threatened to take away his daughter's pads because she
No.
wouldn't do her chores.
Fuck.
Ugh.
Fuck these people.
I think yeah, like as
I mean, I think Steve's more of a mental fuck, honestly. I mean, she knows that she's unattractive to the
She
father of
knows.
her child.
That could be worse.
She knows she's unattractive
I mean,
to him.
we've got
Whoa.
1-1. I think it's up to Axe here.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, it's on you.
Chat, please help me out for the love of God. Okay, so let's weigh the pros and cons here. So yes,
Fenton just says a tie stays with the winner.
We can't.
I
tie
mean, he
here.
might
There's
not be
three-
wrong in
there's
this
three
situation.
people.
There are no ties, and don't be an asshole.
There are no ties.
There are
You must
no ties.
crown.
I mean, that's why there's three. There's three in a storyteller. That's why. Okay, so let's think about this. So, career killer went behind his wife's back because he wasn't getting fed, he wasn't getting fucked, the house was dirty, and he made a selfish decision to destroy her career for his benefit. That's essentially what happened.
Correct.
Stretch mark
Yep.
Steve.
He went out of his way to be an asshole
He
in
also,
her face.
He also tried to pull in his sister to give his wife a good talking to.
Now, Christy, please,
How dare you get those stretch marks? How dare you?
please rewind the story of Stretch Mark Steve.
Okay.
How soon after she gave birth is he dropping this knowledge?
It does not say.
It does not say. See, I thought the story said it was like a few.
It doesn't
weeks.
matter. You can never reverse stretch marks.
It just
Ever.
Yeah, it just
That's
says that they're a result
impossible.
of her pregnancy and that the stretch marks were a result of bearing their child. It doesn't say a time frame.
See, fuck this guy.
But it
Like,
doesn't even say like how bad the stretch marks are. Some people get like them really bad, and some people don't get them bad at all. So he could be even more of an asshole if she like really didn't even get that bad of stretch marks, and he's still like, "You're ugly now."
to put that amount of just like judgment on something that somebody has absolutely no control over, and then to get your
That
sister
you
involved.
supposedly love.
Yeah, that is supposed to be like your best friend and soulmate and all that kind of stuff. Like, who has your child? Like,
She put in the work.
It's like the same thing as like you say somebody's like ugly to you after they got into a car accident and have no control over what happened to them.
right.
Like,
it's
what the fuck?
it's so fucked. I think I'm gonna go with Stretch Mark Steve. Be honest.
Wow.
We got a new one so soon.
Wow.
And here's
Moving on up.
this was the deciding thing for me was career killer doesn't know, which before was the deciding factor to get this guy ahead.
Mhm.
This woman knows that
And
her husband,
it's never gonna come back.
not only does she know, but his sister knows, and his sister's telling everybody. So
I mean, she told the internet.
it's just she told
Yeah.
the internet. It's
Exactly.
fucked. So that's why Stretch Mark Steve. He's
I feel like it's the fact that he's oblivious too. Like he really thinks that he's in the right for saying this stuff to her.
He
So
really
fucked.
does. He really, really does. And he's not the one
He really
posting
thinks,
this
"Oh,
story.
this is fine." She
So-
has zero control over it, but it's fine.
He's not even getting his lashing from the Reddit community because he's not the one who posted the story, so he probably still is convinced he's right. Unlike
Ugh.
the career killer, he
Hopefully
posted that
his
on his own.
sister.
Yeah.
Hopefully his sister shared the results with him.
Well, she's already told him off too.
Well,
so.
that's a great point, Christy. Is that in the other story, it was the guy who posted the story.
Right.
So Reddit lit him up like a motherfucker, I'm
yeah.
assuming.
Oh,
Rightfully so.
They did.
So he might learn something.
I doubt
This
it.
fella ain't
but-
learning
He probably
nothing.
won't, but he could.
Well, I
He-
mean,
he-
I feel like his sister lit him up.
for sure. But
Yeah.
I mean,
That's different.
she's another woman though.
That's not.
Like,
Yeah.
how
point.
much does he really
Okay.
value her opinion?
Exactly.
Stretch mark
Fair.
Steve. New king.
New.
I was not expecting
King.
to crown a new royal asshole tonight.
You always got to be ready
Well,
for it.
Hey.
Ready for anything on this show, folks. That's why you need to subscribe. We're
Get
on
friends,
YouTube.
Subscribe.
Listen, we are trying to grow this channel right now. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Let us know you're there. We've got so much more content, so much more things planned throughout the year. This show ain't going anywhere. Like this show is already booked through at least the middle of summer.
August.
The end of summer.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun content for this show coming out soon. Some bonus stuff
I'm
that's gonna be
excited
thrown
for all
into
the
mix.
next themes coming out.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
We got some good ones.
yeah. So thank you for joining the
Mhm.
chat. Y'all are what helps make this thing run.
Mm-hmm.
So much more entertaining.
So much
when
more
we got
entertaining.
people yelling at
We
us.
love the feedback. It's so wonderful.
And Cindy with the personal stories. Keep them up. They're just phenomenal.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's all we got for this week, guys.
Yeah.
I think
So,
so.
hey.
I think we did it.
Well, for this week, I'm Kevin Graham,
Bye.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely
And I'm
Kane.
Jason X.
and we'll see you next time. Peace.
See ya.